What's going on, everybody, and happy N7 Day for those Mass Effect fans out there. Today we have something special to the day, which is Mass Effect itself. Just like any good Mass Effect fan, if you're going to be celebrating N7 Day, the best way you can do it is by booting the game up and having a little fun in it. So, we're going to be trying to do a series of Mass Effect starting from the first one and ending on the third one, preparing for Andromeda coming out. I'm pretty excited about Andromeda. I don't know how many fans I have out there who are interested in Andromeda as well, but definitely me. So let's go ahead and start this up by pressing the any key, which happens to be mouse button 1 for me. I have a career started, but that's from previously trying to record this and failing a few times from just simple mistakes I wasn't paying attention to.
Welcome to Alliance
So
Military
we're going to do this again the correct way.
Classified information requested.
For those who have never played Mass Effect before, this is a RPG, sci-fi based RPG. The games have gotten significantly less RPG as time has gone on, but that may be for the better. As, of course, not everyone is interested in RPGs. So, if you're not interested in RPGs, or specifically the first Mass Effect game, I would suggest you hold on until we get to the second one, and maybe the third one if that's more your thing. And just stay tuned. Maybe you might find some interest in this game. And I promise I will be doing less sci-fi games as time goes on. I have a couple more sci-fi games I want to get out, like I plan to be doing XCOM sometime soon. And then after that, we'll be doing some games that are not as space-centered. So, here we have our pre-service history, where it kind of just decides how people see you prior to joining the Alliance or whatever. I am going to play as a colonist or a hero. Now, this is where you have classes. There are a few in the game. I don't really know how to explain all of them perfectly. Like, your soldier is your typical in fantasy RPGs, this would be the guy with the sword and shield, perhaps, or maybe just with the sword, the two-hand sword. In this game, the soldier uses the assault rifle, and they can use medium armor and can also use heavy armor. The engineer uses a pistol, but they're able to use sabotaging type things, like they can sabotage synthetic enemies. Adepts are pretty much your space wizards. Infiltrators are your stealth class, if I recall. It's been a while since I played this. Sentinels are kind of tanky. They have shields, lots of shields, and they use biotic and tech. So they're like your space wizards, while also being able to sabotage synthetic enemies. And Vanguards are your high damage dealing magical users, you know. So I like to play very plain and boring. So I like to play as a soldier.
Confirm
because
facial identification.
Give me one quick second. Sorry about that. Welcome back. Phone rang and I had to answer that. So as I was saying before, I like to play very bland, and I like to just play a typical soldier. And we're going to jump right into the game now, without changing any of his appearance, because I think the typical Commander Shepard is pretty okay looking. I'm actually not a huge fan of changing any of these, because the AI in this game is pretty awful. You really can't trust them to do anything. So I'm going to leave the combat difficulty on normal, so I have something to enjoy as I play the game. And I'm just going to let them level themselves up and do whatever they do. The AI is awful in this game. It's pretty bad. I'm going to shut up for this cutscene now, though.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. So if you were able to understand any of that garbled mess I spouted out at you, basically, on a different planet, the humans discovered spacefaring technology, which happened to be the Mass Effect, which allows them to use mass relays to travel between the stars. That's basically what that means.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun.
And that is a mass relay.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send specters
So
on shakedown.
all the characters
So
in
there's
this
more going on here than the
game
captain's letting on.
are tropes, and they're pretty good tropes.
Just cleared the mass relay.
If you don't take them
captain.
too seriously, they're pretty
Stealth systems
enjoyable.
engaged.
They're pretty
Everything
one-dimensional
looks
though,
up.
as far as I recall them all realistically.
I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass
They're fun,
before
though.
we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here.
As far as dialogue options go in this game, I'm probably not going to explore too deeply into dialogue, just
You get that,
because
Commander?
I would like to
He
be able to
seems
put
angry.
out
Something must have
15
gone
or
wrong with
20-minute
this.
episodes. I don't really want to have like 30
Captain
to
always
1
says
hour
that
long
when he's talking to
episodes
me.
Can't
of
possibly
this,
imagine why.
because that would get boring to watch. At least from my point of view, it would be boring to watch. I don't really. I kind of want to rush and get to Mass Effect 2 because that's where the game starts getting good. The first game is riddled with all types of control issues, but overall it's an okay game.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
What else can you tell me?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't... Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
I love how this camera, the person holding the camera never points it at whatever is shooting at them. So you're kind of just like left in suspense, like, oh no, what's going on? No, it's it's interesting.
There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Spooky.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop
Alrighty,
point
that's
2.
a really cool ship. I love the Normandy. One of my favorite ships in any sort of like sci-fi universe. Okay, so we are on the planet now, and I think this video has gone on a little bit too long, so I will be continuing on in the next one. So all I can say is thank you so much for watching, and if you've watched this entire thing, I appreciate that so much. If you could leave a like and subscribe, that'd be wonderful. I will see you next time. Take care.
Incoming transmission.